welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this fall time inspired look. I tried to do something that wasn't too crazy, something that people could that you could wear outside and something that you might actually want to do. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and learn something from it. And if you have any questions, be sure to just leave a comment down below. So I already have my brows prepped, so I can just jump right into the eyes. So I'm thinking about doing something that's just really warm because it's cold outside. So I want to bring back the warmth with some really nice oranges and browns and a little bit of gold. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I actually have not used this in so long. This was one of the first palettes that I really bought with my own money and brand new, and this is what it looks like. I used it up so much, but yeah, I want to get into this palette today and kind of just do something fun. First off, I want to start off with priming. To prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This one right here. So you just want to apply a nice generous amount to your lid. Not too much, but not too little, because you don't want your eyeshadow to crease or anything. So just make sure you get enough eyeshadow primer on there. And then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow. So I'm going to start off by using this one right here. This one is called Raw Sienna. And I'm kind of just going to dust that across my lid a little bit, just so I can have kind of like a base. After a nice amount of that, it's just nicely swept across my lid. I'm actually going to go in with Cypress Umber. I think that's how you pronounce it. This one right here. And I'm just going to blend that right on the outside here and kind of just sweep it in to the rest of my crease. So make sure that I'm packing it onto the outside and then slightly just sweeping that across, building it over so we can have a nice amount of the brown pretty much across along the whole crease. And then once I feel like I've packed on enough of the brown, I'm gonna go in with the orange right here. This one is called Realger, and I'm using the same brush, and I'm just gonna blend that out with basically where I finish with my brown. I'm just gonna put the orange right on top of there. Notice how I'm not blending the orange all the way over. I kind of just wanted to keep it on the outside here. So now I'm going to cut my crease. For the cutting of the crease, I'm going to use this little flat brush right here, and I'm going to put some glitter glue on the brush. So I'm using the NYX glitter primer here, and I usually just put a little bit on the back of my hand and kind of just get a little bit on the brush with that. I'm going to start in the inner corner and kind of just cut the crease. Just keep going until I get to where the arch of my brow is, and then I start to fill it in. And then I'm gonna go in with Primavera, this one right here. So I picked up another flat brush, this one right here, and I'm gonna use this one to pack the eyeshadow onto my lid. Now that I have my eyeshadow packed onto my lid, this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush that I used to begin with, and I'm going to just get a little bit of this brown here, and I'm gonna just blend that out. Blend it out right on the outer corner to kind of blend the gold with the brown. I'm gonna switch to this denser fluffy brush right here, and I'm going to go in with the brown and blend it together. And then I'm gonna take the brush with the gold on it, the flat brush, and I'm just gonna go over top of that again, right here, just to kind of blend those two together so that it looks more natural and not so harsh. And then it should just look more blended like this. Okay, so for now I'm done with the eyes. I'm gonna go do this eye and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, now that both of my eyes are done, I'm gonna start with my face. So for my face, first things first, I'm gonna prime it. So I am using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna get a nice pump of this. Probably didn't even need this much. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. You always want to make sure you're nice and primed, because the primer is just a nice base for your foundation so that it kind of goes on more smoothly and evenly and everything like that. So don't not put on primer because it's important. I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Stick in Cinnamon 10.5. This is it here, what it looks like. Sorry, I'm still new to this whole like beauty tutorial thing. But it's crazy because I've watched tutorials for so many years, but getting in front of the camera and doing it is just so different. So, boom, done. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. What is this? The e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes at the moment. It was only like a few dollars. It wasn't more than $6, I'm gonna tell you that. And it's great. I got it from Walmart, I think. Where did I get it from? Yeah, I got it from Walmart, and it was just a few dollars, and it works so great, and it's so smooth. I need a little bit more for my forehead. You know, she a little bulky or whatever. Alright, boom. So that's done. Now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline, what is this? It's this concealer that looks like this. They don't have that many concealers, but it's the one in the skinny rectangular tube. The name has completely worn off, but mine is in the shade 30. This is actually a little bit not as light as I would want it to be now that it's like fall, winter time, and I'm not as dark as I was in the summer. So I'm actually gonna go in with a lighter concealer and kind of put that on top just so I can get like really bright under eye. And I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey. It's this one right here. A little bit of that just to brighten it up some, because I really feel like lately my under eyes haven't been as light as I want them to be. So I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm using the Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush number 56. This is the brush that I'm using to blend out my concealer. Now I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush and kind of just go over it to blend it out even better. And then I'm just gonna take my, I have like this flat little, I use it for concealer, this brush, and I'm just going to sharpen the edge of my eyeshadow just so I get that really sharp effect, because I've been liking that a lot lately. Kind of like a winged effect, but with your eyeshadow. So I just had a little foundation on my brush and basically just going towards the end of my eyebrow and making a line. Boom. Now I'm gonna go in with my Bare Mineral Veil, and I'm just gonna set my face. And I just realized that I said Bare Mineral instead of Bare Minerals. I was thinking Mineral Veil and Bare Minerals, whatever. I'm just gonna take this little like domey kind of brush, and I'm gonna use this to set under my eyes. I usually use a flatter brush, but I'm not home and I don't have all my makeup and all my brushes, so kind of just using this, and I actually like this a lot. This might become a habit. So I'm kind of just swiping it under my eyes instead of baking, and just to set my concealer and my foundation so that it doesn't look oily or shiny or anything like that. And I kind of just set in my T-zone areas. Now I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance. This is the pressed powder. It's actually not a like contour powder or bronzing powder, it's just a pressed powder. But I really like to use it to bronze. So I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to set my face and just kind of bronze my face up. Alright, so now that I'm nice and bronzed up, I think I'm gonna go back to my eyes now. I'm gonna take this little brush right here, and I'm going to just darken up under my eyes a little bit, just so that the makeup can look like really cohesive and everything. Okay, my lashes are on, so now I'm going to move to the lips. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Liquid Lip in Brick. This is what it looks like. Don't know how to do this. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this to my lips because this is basically the only lipstick that I have right now with me. Yeah, I thought I brought more lipsticks. I thought keywords. So now I'm gonna move on to my highlighter. So for my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. This one right here, this beautiful specimen right here. You see it, you love it, I know. So I'm kind of just packing that on. Add that to my nose a little bit, on the bridge of my nose. And I'm just gonna take a little brush and add that to my under eye, to my brow bone. You know, we gotta be popping in every direction. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go with a little cheekbone highlight. No, we gotta get the brow bone. We gotta get the nose. We gotta get the button of the nose, and we gotta get the bridge of the nose. And then we also have to go in and we gotta get the cupid's bow a little bit. You know. And then we're done, maybe. Now that I'm done with that, I'm pretty much done with the look. This is the look up close and personal. This is just like a nice, simple, easy, well, I'm not gonna say easy, I'm gonna say like intermediate tutorial for you to do when you wanna go out, or if you just like wearing makeup, whenever, like you can just try it. That's pretty much it with this. I really hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below, and feel free to follow me on my Instagram at beautybysamia_, and also my Twitter is the same thing. Also, don't forget to thumbs up and like this video if you enjoyed it, and also turn on my notifications so you don't miss a beat. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.